Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Koda Kumi's latest studio album, and I don't really know what "and" is referring to. All I can think of is that she's saying, hey, I gave you 2 albums last year, and here's another one. So we got another 10-track album from Kumi, and we are getting another one coming up later this year called DNA. So you might be surprised that I got the regular edition of this album. Usually I do get the Blu-ray, but since she's putting out so much lately and it's only a 10-track album, I just didn't feel like the Blu-ray version was worth the extra yen. It was a lot more expensive than the regular edition, and I kind of like this cover the best anyway, so I just went with this. So it's following that red theme throughout, but then we get some pictures from the rest of the photo shoot inside. Sorry for my ratchet nail polish. And overall, I liked the photos for this album, but it's definitely not my favorite, nothing mind-blowing at all. The first track opens with Party, and this is a big pop, crowd-pumping song. I can totally picture the Black Eyed Peas doing this song actually, but I really like this song. It grew on me a lot the more I listened to it, and it got a music video release, and Kumi looks really cute in the music video as usual. Track 2 is Sweetest Taboo, and I have my hopes up for this song because Taboo is one of my favorite songs by Kumi, but this song is nothing like the original Taboo song. It's not tied in at all, really. This song is easy enough to listen to. I do like the instrumentals in it and the la la parts in the choruses, but I really just don't like the rhyme that she used in the chorus. She did write this song herself. She wrote all the songs on this album and co-wrote a few of them because she rhymes Sweetest Taboo, Call Me Your Baby, and I'll Call You My Boo. So she's rhyming boo with boo, and it's just extremely basic. The instrumentals and sort of the fun factor of the song are the redeeming points for the song for me. So sometimes I skip it, sometimes I don't. But I really love this part of the bridge where she sings Sweetest Taboo, boo boo boo. I just love how she sings that woo woo woo. It's so cute. Got Me Going is the next song, and it is sort of a classic Kumi pop song. It has a lot of English in it, and this is another song where the chorus is just a little bit too basic in the songwriting. Even though she co-wrote this with 3 other songwriters, she rhymes crazy, you're amazing, I wanna be your baby. It's like, I've heard that 80 bazillion times in the past 30 years of my life, and I just had enough of it. Also in the lyric book, they used the wrong your in English, so I'm just annoyed by that. That being said, this song is kind of reminiscent of Kumi's pop songs more in the Japanese, maybe Trick universe era. So if you're one of the Kumi fans who really didn't like where Walk of My Life was going or Bon Voyage, some fans have been saying this album is a little bit more of a return to form for her, so you might like it a bit more. Track 4 is Who. It's a dance song, and this song sounds like it could have walked right off of W Face Outside, not W, Double Face Outside. It's decent, and I like the horn used in this song. Track 5 is Out of My Head, and I honestly can't stand this song. It just reminds me so much of Imagine Dragons, and I freaking hate Imagine Dragons. It sounds like just a rejected song from them. Her voice is kind of annoying heading into the choruses. So yeah, I usually skip this song, and this is definitely my least favorite on the whole album. The next song was a single called Never Enough. I knew as soon as I heard the song I would really like it. It sounds a little bit like Bridget's song off Double Face. It's a piano song, and it's probably the most heartfelt song on this album, and probably where Kumi is showing off her voice the most. The next song is Alright, and I really love this song. It is kind of like a generic Kumi pop song, but it is more in her older style, something that I really liked from her on Japanesque and Trick. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was one of the encore songs. She's currently touring this album, so I have a feeling she will put out a Blu-ray and DVD for that, as well as the next album. I mean, she really just cannot take enough of my money these past couple years. So yeah, I would actually say this is among my top 3 or 4 tracks on this album. The next song is Lit, and this is also a single, though I was never really wowed by this single, and I find it kind of forgettable. Again, it's easy enough to listen to. It kind of has a 1960s influence to it, which is interesting, but for the most part, it's just not amongst my favorites. And I think there were stronger songs off this album that could have been picked as singles. The next song is Brain? Yeah, the next song is Brain. Yeah, kind of an odd choice for the title. Even though the track is Can't Get You Out of My Brain, that might have been a better title for the song. So love the vocal hook in this song, how she sings na 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 na. It's so catchy. I just love the way she sings it. I just love the way she sings the whole song actually. It's just unfortunate that she does struggle on the R in Brain, but because the song is so good that I kind of let it slide. Track 10 and the last track is It's My Life. And this is actually my favorite song on the whole album. I haven't really heard anyone talking about it. I think the reason I like this song so much is because it's just fairly dark, and I always liked that side of Koda Kumi. And I just love the really low register and piano that's used in this. Then we transition to this clap track heading into the pre-chorus. The tone of the song is kind of like a pump up, like pumping up herself type of song, and I think she really shines in those songs. And I love her vocal track on this as well in the chorus. After the chorus here, it's used so well. So yeah, that's the entire album. It goes by pretty fast. I kind of wish Koda Kumi would slow down a bit on her releases and do kind of more quality over quantity. There were a couple tracks that didn't impress me on this album. Then again, there's a few that I really enjoyed. And I've heard quite a split between fans where there's a lot of people thinking that, like I said, this is a return to form and they really like this album, and then others who have just totally given up on her as an artist. And I understand that in this music industry's climate that she needs to keep releasing stuff in order to stay relevant, and it has to be more than just singles. So I get it, but at the same time I'm spending a lot of money on her. So that has been the album, and overall I liked the album okay. It was pretty much what I expected, nothing more, nothing less. You may have noticed it is more of a dance focused album, which I generally like a bit more than ballad heavy albums, but if you prefer ballads then you might want to stay away from this one. Either way, I'll definitely be picking up DNA when it comes out later in this year. If you guys checked out this album, make sure you let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below, and make sure you thumbs up this video and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more reviews and J-pop news. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.